We are back at one of our favorite Salvation Armies. We tend to find quality items here, so even though it's a bit of a drive, we like to make the effort to come here. I really like mugs that have the embossed design on them versus the ones that have just a decal. They just seem more well made to me. And this blue one just seemed so pretty to me. I really love that color blue, and I had to bring it home. Oh my goodness, I saw this cup and there was just something about it that I really liked, and come to find out it's Port Marion, and this one is different. It's up the garden path, I believe it's called, and it's so pretty. It has a quote by Oscar Wilde's The Importance of Being Earnest, and I think it's beautiful. So of course I did bring that home. This was such a lovely set of English ironstone. It's by Adams and it's the Lancaster pattern, and I thought it was beautiful if I wanted a new set of dishes. And by the way, this wasn't the full set, but if I wanted this set that they had here, I would have had to have paid $100. That's how much they wanted for all of these pieces together. They do not bundle, so each of those pieces is priced individually. And when we calculated everything, it was $100, which is about what it's going for on the market right now, retail. It would have made a lovely set for somebody who wants to keep that in their collection, but for resale, that would not have been a good idea. Isn't this an adorable baby carriage planter? It was vintage. It doesn't sell for very much though. These plates were from Bavaria. I've seen other Bavarian plates that I thought were much prettier than these, and I don't think these sell for very much online. Oh my goodness, these are Wedgwood. This is the Osborne pattern of Wedgwood. You can tell I'm pretty excited. They do sell for a very good price online, so of course I did bring those home. There is absolutely no damage to them. Oh my goodness, I saw this plate and I couldn't believe it. It's so beautiful. It looks so fancy, doesn't it? Please stay for the haul where I'll show you how much it sells for and what it is. This was such a pretty little English china creamer that I had to put it in my cart. I was so torn with this Kent Pottery teapot. On the one hand, it was Kent Pottery and it is English, but on the other hand, it was from Home Goods and they wanted $8 for it. I was excited to find this Hungarian paprika little jar. It was in blue and white and it was just adorable. I'm not quite sure what this was. To me it looked like it may have been a nutcracker, but it was made in China and I wasn't too sure about it, so I decided to just leave it there for somebody else. I was so excited about this, I came running around the corner to show my husband. It's an inexpensive little figurine, but it was so adorable, I had to get it. For some reason, every time I look at it, I think of the Andrews sisters. I didn't purchase this ice cream sandwich mold, but Alex's Lemonade Stand is a foundation for childhood cancer research, and it started with a little girl who held a lemonade stand in her front yard and raised over $2,000. By the time of her death, she had raised $1 million and inspired a legacy of hope and cures for childhood cancer. This was a cute little quail. It was contemporary, and they wanted $4 for it. I considered it until I saw that it was broken. I contemplated getting this box because I always use boxes like this to put my finished cards in. I like to make cards to send out to friends and family, and it was just a little too small. I need a bigger box that will hold more and bigger cards. This was a Copper Chef brownie pan, and they sell for anywhere between $10 and $20, but it didn't have all the blades in it, and they wanted $8 for it. That was a cute little bell of that little Dutch girl. However, it was unbranded, and they wanted $4 for it, so I decided to leave it. I wasn't able to figure out what this was. It looked like a Weeble Wobble, but it was bigger and it had a face on it. I just couldn't make it out, and I was not able to find anything online, so I decided to leave it there, but I'm wondering if I should have bought that. So we're back home, and I want to show you the treasures that we found and also some marketplace finds. So I'm going to start off with my marketplace finds. This first one is a picture that is contemporary, but I thought it was such a beautiful sage color, and I thought that I would use it for my Easter decor and put either faux or fresh flowers in it and have it just for decor. It was just beautiful, and I got it for $5, so I thought it was a steal. And this, oh my goodness, I got both of these shoes for $10. This first one is an L.E. Smith Amethyst Carnival Glass Daisy and Buttons shoe, and it is very dirty, but I'm going to wash it. I love it. It is so sweet. This one is a little perplexing. It is obviously red. It is a vintage Fenton glass cabbage rose little red slipper, but it also glows underneath. It's like the Amberina. It glows orange, and I can't tell if it's the ruby red or if it's the Amberina. It's beautiful regardless. I love it. It has that cabbage rose, which I absolutely love because I also have a Fenton handkerchief vase, and I love it. I'm not sure if this vase is antique. Some websites say that it's antique. It's definitely ribbed, and it has the ruffled edges on the top, and it has that rigory, which is the clear stripe that you see around the outside of it, and it is hand blown. So I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's gorgeous. and some places online have it for $100. I got this for $15 on Marketplace, and I love it. It's so beautiful. And these are all the items that we purchased at Salvation Army this day, and I'll tell you a little bit about each of them. Starting off with these Wedgwood plates, which I think are stunning. They're vintage from 1983, and we got them for $1.99 a piece, and I think that was a steal. This is the first snow baby that I've purchased. This is the Arctic Kids collection, and I got it for $1.99. I thought I would give it a chance. It is a little figurine, and I try and stay away from figurines, but we'll see how it does. This beautiful little spice jar was so attractive. It just captivated me. It's Hungarian, and it is blue and white, and I thought it was so beautiful. I plan on using it for putting my paprika into it, and anyway, I call it paprika. Some people I've heard call it paprika. Whatever you want to call it, I'm going to put it in there. It's absolutely filthy, so I am going to wash it thoroughly, and I got it for $1. I'm going to be cleaning this little guy really well, but I thought he was adorable. It's a George Good little figurine, and it's made by Fabrizio, but for George Good. He's holding a little frame, and we'll see if there's somebody out there that thinks it's as adorable as I do. I think this is called a Grosvenor bone china, but correct me if I'm wrong. It's made in England, and I just can't stay away from mini creamers. And then I found this. Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful it is. Just look at it. It is a Port Marion cup, and it has Oscar Wilde's The Importance of Being Earnest quote on it, and I just think it's stunning. It's so different from all the other Port Marion I've seen, and I got it for $1. I cannot find where this thing came from. It does not have a brand on it, and I think it's beautiful. It has all the design impressed on it, like embossed, and I love this color blue. It's going to be perfect for wintertime decor, and I got it for $1. I purchased this because I thought it was funny, and I needed one more item to get all the other ones for 99 cents a piece. I have not been able to find a duplicate of it online, so maybe it's worth something. I'm not quite sure. I got this because they still have winter decor out, and it is really good quality plastic. I like it because it's not going to fall apart in like 2 or 3 years. And I don't know if it's brand new because it still has the tag on it. So maybe it wasn't even used. When I saw this, I just fell in love. Now, they are snowmen, and they're dressed for 4th of July. I'm not quite sure I understand that whole concept, but I love them because I am very patriotic, and I love putting these different things out for 4th of July and decorating my home, and I think these will fit in perfectly. This beautiful plate is by the company called Kutaya, I think that's how it's pronounced, porcelain, and it is handmade. It's numbered. It is very heavy, and it feels as though the gilding is a braid in there. It's like you can actually feel the texture of a gold braid in there. It's just stunning. Did I mention that it was made in Turkey? I don't think I did. But anyway, it's Turkish, and I've seen comparables online for between $150 and $200 sold. So score big on this one. It was priced at $3.99, but we got our 25% coupon off of it. Those were all of our purchases this day. I am so excited about everything. They're all so beautiful. I can't decide if I'm going to sell any of it. It's truly just everything is so beautiful, and I'm very happy with it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed visiting with us, shopping with us, and seeing everything that we purchased. We did so well on this one. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. I'll see you next week. If you liked the video you saw, you'll really enjoy this one.